plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Fought off foul.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. Big swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And the pitch.
Jr.
The 0-1. That one missed.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss, blew it by. At 99. Ryan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball there.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Austin Riley. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. And there's the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Piazza down to first with it. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Willie Mays. Swing and a miss.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
And that's down and away.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Shawn Green. That one is hammered right field. That ball's carrying. Oh, that ball was crushed. He leaves the yard to right. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So up next, Carlos Delgado. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And brings it in at the wall. And now the DH, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a miss. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Throws to first in time.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact, little slow grounder to get the out.
Francisco Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hard hit left side. Arcia whips it to first. Lindor retire. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long. And we're back. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And a pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Really aggressive at the plate in that at-bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at-bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Way inside, and that hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. 1 gone, runner at first. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. Got him! And 2 away now.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That to right. Green running hard to get it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Strider back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Yeah, a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Grounder might be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to first, double play.
Very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Right. Stands in now. Looks at that one inside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one ripped. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Orlando Arcia. Away to kick the pitch. And catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 gone here.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. That one at the knees for a strike. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. That clips the corner. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Harris leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And he deals. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses across to first. Piazza out in the play. Willie Mays up now for the Mets. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Oh, that ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Shawn Green up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched. That one into center.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up in foul territory. Here's the 0-2. That one hit to right. Acuna after it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now here's the Mets DH, Curtis Granderson. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what
they limit the damage here. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4 now in for the Braves. Austin Riley. Ryan back to work. Upstairs.
You know, these
and here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nolan Ryan. On the mound now, Kodai Senga.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And Ricky Henderson the grab. 1 down. Here's Matt Olson.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
At the belt and fires. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Batted by him for the K. The Braves down to their last out. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. He was plugged in his first trip to the plate. And that's in for a strike. And now it's even up. They're down to their final strike. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there, got him. And that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.